let's solve some HackerRank problems. So the task that has been given to us is that given an integer n, perform the following conditional actions on it. So if n is odd, we have to print weird. If n is even and in the inclusive range of 2 to 5, print not weird. If n is even and in the inclusive range of 6 to 20, print weird. And if n is even and greater than 20, then print not weird. And we have to follow the input format of a single line containing a positive integer n. And the constraints are that n should be greater than or equal to 1 and less than or equal to 100. And the output that needs to be printed is that it should print weird if the number is weird and otherwise print not weird. The sample input is 3 and the sample output to be printed should be weird. When we give the input as 3, it should print weird as per the condition. That is, if n is odd, print weird. So let's start and solve this problem. Now let's take n, an integer, and let's take the input from the keyboard. That is, enter the positive number between 1 to 100. Alright, then let's give the if else condition. So if n mod 2 is equal to 1, or we know that if n is greater than or equal to, that n should be greater than or equal to, it should be greater than or equal to 6 and it should be less than or equal to 20, then it needs to print weird. Then it should print weird, else it should print not weird. So if we enter 3, then it will print weird. Now we can also give the ternary operator, and we can give the inline if and else also to solve this problem. So n is equal to, let's try with that, int input, and then let's say we want to do an inline if and else, so we'll give that we want it to print weird. And what is the condition? That is, if n mod 2 is not equal to 0, that means it is odd, or when n is, let's say, greater than or equal to 6 and n is less than or equal to 20, then we know that it should print weird. Else, so this is inline if and else it should print that it is not weird. So this is a faster and a more compact way and an optimized way of doing it. So my friends, now when we give 4, so it is printing not weird. So these are the two solutions that we've done for this problem. So I hope, my friends, you got how to do the conditional statements and how to use inline if and else. Thank you.